All right, and we're set for the bronze medal game. TAS versus SAS. Last minute instructions from the coaches. This will be the last game over in this gym. It's probably going to be loud. So for SAS, it looks like it's going to be Surinjon, Paget, Johnson, Payne, and number 4, Napersky. For the TAS, it'll be Pogue, Andrew Chu, Lim, and number 3, Chang. Andrew, we'll call him, because there's the other Chang is in as well. Victor. All right, and we're all set for the bronze medal match here, SAS versus TAS. And there's the tip. SAS collects it, Payne brings it up. Payne fires it down to the corner to Surinjon. I think that's Surinjon. Surinjon fouled there, he's already at the line. First one, up. Off the front of the rim. He'll get another one. Second one's up. He gets the second one in. Chang to inbound to Andrew. Andrew brings it up. Andrew over to Lim. Lim to Chang. He gets it at the top of the key. Payne brings it up, pushes it up to Surinjon. Surinjon down to Johnson on the baseline. Johnson tried to do something with it, and we get blocking on 13, which is Lucian Chu. So Payne's going to bring the ball in for SAS. Payne gets it to Napersky. Napersky gets the layup, and it's in. Chang brings the ball into Andrew. Andrew pushes the ball up for TAS. He gets it over to Lim. Lim to Pogue. Pogue to Andrew. Andrew decides to go ahead and take that three-point shot. Misses it. Pogue is there for the rebound. Fights with Surinjon. Can't quite get it, and it'll be SAS ball. Surinjon to inbound to Payne. Payne brings it up. Sorry, that's Paget. Johnson takes that shot from the corner and scores. So up comes the ball. Lim gives it over to Andrew. Andrew dribbles around back to Lim. Lim over to Pogue. Pogue down on the baseline to Chang. Chang dribbles in. Kicks it out to Lim. Lim takes the three-shot. Three-pointer and makes it. Well, Payne brings it back up for SAS. He kicks it over to Surinjon. Surinjon to Johnson at the top of the key. Johnson kicks it over to Paget. Paget to Napersky. Napersky over to Payne. Payne takes a huge three-pointer and makes it. Whoa, that was an NBA length three right there, folks. All right, Andrew brings it up, gets it to Lim. Lim dribbles down, takes it up himself, gets the layup. And we're coming back the other way. Payne pushing the ball now. Payne setting the offense. Gets it to Sir and John. Sir and John down to Paget, who takes it off the block. Misses that one. Ball's tipped up. Johnson gets it. Johnson goes back up with it, and he's fouled. Johnson will get 2. And before he gets his 2 shots, we're going to get a timeout on the TAS side. TAS 7, SAS 8, 5:40 left in the first quarter. Sorry about that, folks. We had some technical difficulties over in the other gym, so we're back on here. SAS Lee was at the line there shooting. It's TAS 16, SAS 14. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Let's see here. Catch up. Chin, number 16, they say travels under the goal for TAS. They're going to give it back to SAS. That's Kitamura into number 8. Paget. Paget brings the ball up. Paget to Wong. Wong at the top of the key. Wong over to Lee. Lee takes a jumper. Doesn't get it to fall. Wong's there. Fight for the ball. Paget collects it. Actually, no, sorry, that's not Paget. That is Cook. Cook collects it. Pushes it. Wong collects that one. Kitamura's got the ball. Swings it over to Paget. Paget drives. Puts it up. Nothing there. Outlet. TAS, that was number 6. Chu, he lost the handle on that one. Andrew did. Ball out of bounds again. So Lim will bring the ball up now. Lim over to Ong has it, swings it back over to Lim. Lim gets a 3 for TAS. 44 seconds left. Cook brings the ball up for SAS. Over to Lee. Lee gives it back to Cook. Cook dribbles. Cook's caught on the side there. Cook gets it over to number 11, which is James. Cook shoots it, makes it. 3 points there for SAS. Great ball movement by SAS on that last one. Lim brings it up for TAS. Over to Ong. Ong back to Lim. Lim gets it down to Chu. 3-pointer missed. Chen's in there for the rebound though. He gets it, he goes back up, and he's fouled. Colin Chen will go to the line to shoot. And he misses his second one. And that's the end of the first quarter. TAS 19, SAS 17. And we'll be back in a minute. SAS has Chang, Poe, Wang, and Andrew. Andrew sends it over to Wang. Wang to Chang. Chang sends it over to Wang. Or Andrew. Andrew to Pogue. Pogue back to Wang. Wang from SAS steals it. Napersky tries to wrangle it, but can't get it. Andrew brings it back up for TAS. He swings it over quick to Pogue. Chang stops, pulls up, shoots, misses. Payne gets a rebound, gives it to Wang from SAS, and they bring it back. Wang up high. Gets it to Payne. Payne on the right side, guarded by Pogue. Swings it over to Napersky, who fires a three. He's off the mark. Johnson goes up. Doesn't get it. And Andrew's going to get the rebound and get fouled. Andrew brings the ball up to Daniel, number 8 for TAS. He sends it down to Andrew. Back over to Pogue. Pogue to Andrew. Andrew down to Chang on the baseline. He takes the three, Andrew does, and gets it. Payne will bring the ball back up for SAS. Wang for SAS, over to Napersky. Napersky over to number 7, Lee. Over to Payne. Payne back to Napersky. Napersky dribbles out to Lee at the top of the key. Lee drives, kicks it out to Wang, who takes the jumper. Misses that. Andrew from TAS collects, and he throws it long for Chang. Chang's got it. He goes up, and he's fouled hard. He'll shoot 2. So Napersky goes out, and Paget comes in for SAS. So Chang at the line, shooting his second one. And he gets that one. Lee inbounds the ball to Payne for SAS. SAS calls the offense. Fires over here to Paget. Paget gets it to Johnson. Johnson's at the top of the key. Johnson sends it down to Lee. Over to Payne on the wing. Payne throws it to Wang. Payne gets it back. He drives, spins, shoots. He's off the mark, and Andrew comes up with the ball. He hands it to Victor Chang. Victor hands it back to Andrew. Andrew over to Pogue, all by himself on the right side. There's Victor Chang's got it down on the baseline. Pogue all by himself for 3. Misses it. And Lee gets a rebound. That's Dan. Payne's got the ball over to Johnson for SAS. Over to Lee for SAS. Victor Chang knocks it away. He's got the ball all by himself. Goes to lay it in and misses it. Payne with the ball for SAS. Over to Wang. Wang gives it back to Payne. Payne being guarded by Pogue. He dribbles around him. Dribbles again. Tries to kick it over. Victor Chang knocks it away. SAS ball. We get timeout. TAS. .449 left in the half. TAS 23, SAS 17. Timeout TAS. So SAS has Suranjan, Kitamura, Johnson, Lee, and Paget. Kitamura takes a quick jumper for 3. Doesn't get it to fall. Lee collects the rebound, kicks it out to Suranjan. Puts it back up, and he's fouled. That was Suranjan in the middle, and he got fouled that he was shooting. He'll go to the free throw line. I wasn't able to get the TAS boys in there. TAS has got Lim, Pogue. 13 is Chin. Daniel and Lee. Suranjan with his second shot here. Makes the second one. Lee inbounds the ball to Lim. Lim to Pogue. Pogue swings it over to Lim. Lim back to Lee. Lee over to Pogue. Pogue back over to Lim. Lim shoots a 3. It's good. Kitamura brings up the ball for SAS. He gets it over to Suranjan. Suranjan hits Paget on the move. Paget gives it to Lee to shoot from the corner, and he makes that shot. Good ball movement by SAS there. Lim brings the ball up for SAS, or TAS. He gives it to Lee. Lee shoots from the top of the key, can't get it, but Johnson recovers the ball for SAS. Kitamura will bring it back up. Kitamura sets the offense, gets it over to Paget on the left-hand side, guarded by Pogue. Gives it to Lee at the top of the key. Lee guarded by Lee. Kitamura back to Suranjan. Suranjan takes a shot and makes it. So Lee brings it in now to Lim. Lim pushes the ball up. Lim drives, fires it out to Pogue. Pogue gets it down to Chin on the baseline. Chu on the baseline, and Chu makes it. So Kitamura now bringing it back up. Suranjan's got it on the right-hand side here. He sends it down to Johnson in the lane. Johnson puts it up, misses. Lim is there with the rebound. He drives out, sends it over to Andrew. Andrew shoots, no good. Suranjan gets a rebound. He's bringing it up for SAS. He gets it over to Kitamura. Suranjan hands it back to Kitamura. Covered by Lim. Kitamura gets it to Lee. Lee gets it to Johnson down on the block. Johnson looking for Suranjan trailing. Suranjan gets the ball, throws it up. Can't get it. Drops the ball out of bounds, and we get a huge switch here. So TAS brings in Colin Chin, Victor Wang. Lim is still in there, as is Andrew Wang, and we also have number 2, which is Ong. Ong over to Lim, who takes a 3, no good. Andrew collects it. Suranjan taps it out of bounds, trying to steal it away from Victor Wang. So Ong to inbound here for TAS. Ong gets it to Lim. Lim drives, gives it over to Colin Chin. And he gets a 3-second call in the lane. That was quick. All right, Suranjan drives the lane, gets it. Lim brings the ball up. Covered by James. Johnson's got the ball, he brings it up. He gives it to Cook at the top of the key. Cook setting the offense. He gives it to Suranjan. Sir John gives it to James. James sends it over to Paget. Paget over Sir John. Sir John out to Paget. Paget takes the jumper at the buzzer, misses it. And they lose the ball. Johnson grabbed it and he actually throws it away trying to get it back to Cook. And so out goes Lim and in comes number 8 for TAS, Daniel. Daniel inbounds to Lim. Lim pushes the ball up. It's tied up behind the back pass to Ong. Ong collects it, sends it to Daniel, to Chin. Back to Ong, to Daniel. Daniel drives. Ong left all alone, he shoots. .50 seconds left in the half here. TAS 28, SAS 25. Cook inbounds it to Payne. Payne will bring it up. Payne to Surajan. Surajan to Cook. Off of Cook's foot. TAS gets the ball back. Daniel brings it in. Lim is there. Lim's got the ball over to Ong. Ong sends it back to Lim. Lim back to Ong. They lose the ball. Ball's loose. Jump ball on the ground. That was Daniel and Paget that fought for it. Jump ball. Andrew? Okay, thanks. Sorry, that was Andrew and Paget on the ground. SAS comes back out with Surajan, Payne, Paget, Johnson, and Cook. TAS comes out with Colin Chen, Andrew, Victor, Ong, and Lim. Over to Payne. Payne down to Surajan. Surajan hits Cook as he runs up the lane. Misses it. Victor goes up for it. Misses it. .2 seconds left in the half. Daniel over here to throw the ball in for TAS. Gets it into Lim. Lim gets it down to Ong. Ong takes a shot off the front of the goal. And it's halftime here. TAS 28, SAS 25. Don't forget about our Snap story at IASAS BKK and our Twitter at #IASASBB. And we'll be back in a bit. All right, and we're back from the half. SAS has Napersky, Paget, Suranjan, Johnson, and Payne in. TAS has Andrew in, Lim, Pogue, Victor, and Chu. All right, Napersky to inbound it here for SAS. Napersky gets it to Johnson. Johnson over to Payne. Payne guarded by Pogue. Payne swings it down to Napersky. Napersky to Johnson, who's at the box. Puts it up. Nothing there for him. But Suranjan follows with the rebound and taps it in. So Andrew will bring it up. He kicks it over to Pogue. Pogue back to Lim. Lim over to Andrew. Andrew takes a three-pointer. Off the mark. Suranjan with the rebound, and we get a call here. Push in the back. So SAS will get the ball over here right in front of us. Napersky here. Sends it over to Payne. Payne to Johnson. Johnson back to Payne. Payne dribbles around the corner. Dribbles to the goal. Fires to Suranjan underneath the basket. He gets the layup. It hits in. So Andrew will bring it back for TAS now. He fires over to Lim, who fires a three-point attempt, and it's good. They answer. Payne now pushing the ball up quick. Pogue slows him up. Napersky fires a three. It's off the mark. Victor Wang challenges. The ball's out of bounds. So it'll be TAS ball. Lim to inbound to Andrew. Andrew to bring it up for TAS. Over to Pogue. Pogue back to Lim. Lim to Andrew. Oh, he tries to get it to Chu. Chu loses it, but Pogue is there to collect it. Victor Wang puts it up. Misses. Chu tracks it down, gives it to Pogue. Pogue over to Andrew. To Pogue. Pogue pops three. It's off the mark just a bit. Payne gets a rebound. Payne drives back. Fires over to Napersky. Napersky fires cross court to Paget. Paget back to Napersky. Napersky up to Payne. Payne at the top of the key dribbling, guarded by Pogue. He dribbles, tries to get it up there, but Chu collects the rebound. He sends it out to Andrew. Andrew fires across to Victor Wang. He goes to go up, and he's fouled. Victor Chang will get the free throw here. Oh, they adjust. Say he was fouled before he went up. So it'll be TAS ball out of bounds. Ball into to Chu. Chu goes up with it and puts it in. That's Lucien Chu with the score. So Payne brings it back. Over to Paget. Paget to Napersky. Napersky to Suranjan. Suranjan takes the shot. It's off the mark. Pogue collects the rebound. Brings it up. He passes over to Lim. Lim over to Andrew. Andrew takes the three. It's off the mark. Collected by Suranjan. Suranjan tries to throw it way down. It's intercepted by Lim. What a great play by Lim for TAS. He brings the ball back. Fires it over to Pogue, who's wide open for a three. Misses the mark. Suranjan's there with the ball for the rebound. Payne will bring it back up. Payne drives up hard. Paget's got it. Down to Johnson at the block, who gives it to Suranjan. He goes up, and he's fouled on his way up. Suranjan will shoot two. Suranjan at the line, taking two. Misses the first one. Ong is in now for TAS. Colin Chen is in as well. Lim on the left-hand side. Ong runs across the middle. Over to Andrew. The ball is knocked away. Surajan gets it up to Napersky. Napersky rolls it up. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up, and he's fouled. So we had quite a few changes there, or substitutions there. So at this point for TAS, it is Colin Chen, Lim, Andrew Chu, Colin Chen comes down with that one. Lim brings it up. Gives it over to Ong, who takes a three-point shot. That's collected by Lee from SAS, who gets it over to Payne. Payne pushes it up, directing traffic. Payne drives, gets it down to Lee, but loses the handle. Off of TAS's Ong. And let's see, Napersky goes off, Wong comes on, Payne comes on, and Paget goes off. And Daniel goes off for TAS as Pogue comes back in. So Payne to inbound the ball for SAS, gets it to Johnson. Johnson gives it back to Payne. Payne dribbles to the top of the key, sets the offense. Calls for Wong to come up. Drives to his left, takes a shot. Off the backboard. Colin Chen grabs that, gives it to Lim. Lim will push the ball up. Lim gets it over to Pogue. Pogue gets it to Lim. Lim takes a quick three. Off the mark. Ong is there for the rebound but misses it, and Cook comes away with it for SAS. Cook dribbling around the top of the key. Sets the offense, gets it to Payne. Fires over to Cook on the wing. Cook goes up with it and gets it. TAS 33, SAS 31, 3:30 left in the third quarter. Lim brings it up for TAS. Sets the offense. He's covered by Payne up at the top of the key. He dribbles down the lane, pulls up, shoots the jumper himself. Doesn't get it, but Lee recovers for SAS. Payne pushes up quick. Wayne gives it to Johnson, who's trailing. He misses, it's too much. Lee collects it, puts it up, misses. Johnson gets that rebound. Colin Chen comes away with TS's rebound. And Lim pushes it forward to Pogue. Pogue goes up with it and gets the layup for TAS. Now Payne turns around and brings it up. Payne dribbles down the right-hand side. Over to the corner. He gets it to Lee. We get a whistle here. Holding. And Lee goes out for SAS as Kitamura comes in and Victor Chang comes in. Johnson to Payne. Payne dribbles around, big pick, set at the top of the key. That's blocked by Ong. And TAS gets the ball back. Ong to inbound the ball for TAS. He gives it to Lim. Lim will bring it up. Lim brings the ball up to Pogue. Pogue wide open. Violation, or lane violation there on TAS. Long to inbound for SAS. Over to Payne. Payne brings it up, covered by Pogue, over to Johnson, back to Payne. Payne dribbles down, pulls it up, gets it to Kitamura, who pops the three. It's off. Daniel gets it. Sorry, Wayne Lee gets it for TAS. Lee to inbound the ball now. Lee inbounds to Lim. Lim brings it up. Over to Pogue. Pogue to Ong. Ong to Victor. Victor back to Ong. Over to Pogue. Pogue takes a three-point shot. Off the mark. So Pogue went up to get that rebound. He was crashing the board hard. He came down pretty rough on his leg, and they're going to take a look at him now. And we'll step away for a minute while they take a look at him. All right. Well, they had to do quite a bit of work on Pogue there. We hope he'll be okay. We had good doctors on scene, and they got right after him right away, so best wishes to him. And we've got 1:45 left in the third quarter. TAS 35, SAS 31. Back we go again. So TAS will go with Andrew, Lim, Victor, Ong, and number 13, Lucien Chu. So Lim to inbound the ball here. SAS goes with Cook, Payne, Lee, and Suranjan. Andrew drives, shoots, misses. Cook gets the rebound. Comes back, Suranjan collects it on the corner. Fires over to Payne, who's open. He dribbles, gets it down to Johnson on the block. Johnson kicks out to Lee, who shoots and makes it. So Victor to bring in the ball. Lim to bring it up. He brings it over to Andrew. Andrew back to Victor. Victor takes it up. And he tries to get his own rebound but loses out of bounds. Cook will bring it in. So Payne's got the ball now. Brings it up. Gets it over to Lee. Lee over to Cook. Cook drives and is fouled and gets a bucket and will shoot an extra one. Like he might have traveled there, but no call from the officials. And we're all tied up at 35. Gets that one. That takes SAS into the lead for 36-35. So over to Lim on the corner here. He gets it to Ong. Ong swings it around to Andrew. Andrew gives it to Chen. There we go, or Chu. Chu gets it from the top of the key. Payne brings the ball up. Payne gives it to Cook. Cook over to Suranjan. Suranjan to Johnson. Johnson gives it back to Suranjan, who shoots it. No luck. Victor gets the ball tipped. Lim tracks it down. He gets it over to Andrew. Andrew drives in, puts it up. Nothing there. Ball's on the ground. Picked it back up by Johnson. Johnson gets it to Payne. Payne brings it back up to the top and sets the offense. Travel by Cook. Ong to bring the ball in for TAS. Ong gets it to Andrew. Andrew shoots it. And that's the end of the third quarter. It's TAS 37, SAS 36. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter in a minute. Lee brings it into Paget. Cook gets it to Payne. Payne takes a shot from the middle of the key. Lee comes up with the rebound over to Johnson. Johnson back to Lee. Lee takes a shot from the corner. This time it's knocked away by Chu. Tipped by Ong. Loose ball. Cook picks it up. It's one-on-one with Andrew. Wow. Not sure about that call by the official. Again, looked like it should have been one-on-one, but he's going to call Andrew with the foul. They both had hands on the ball. Cook at the line for another one. Puts that up. And he's off on that one. Chu grabs that rebound. Andrew fires it over to Lim on the outside. Lim comes across, gets it to Ong. Ong over to Andrew. Andrew takes a three. Just off the mark. Payne picks up the rebound. Waits for the rest of his offense to come down. Gets it down to Johnson on the corner. Cook is trailing. Spins, gets it there. Victor goes up and gets the rebound. He wants to drive the court. He takes it up. Oh, and he gets a finger roll in there. That was a great play by Victor Chang. So Payne will bring it back now for SAS. Fires over to Cook. Cook fires his own three. Misses that. Lim picks up the rebound. He gets it over to Ong. Ong, who's got the ball, sends it back to Lim. Lim sends it over to Andrew. Andrew sends it to Victor in the corner, who takes a jumper, and he makes it. Victor with a bit of a hot hand. Time out, SAS. TAS 21, SAS 36. 6:30 left in the quarter, or left in the game. Payne brings the ball up for SAS. Goes around the corner. Wong is in now for SAS as well. John gets it on the corner. Feeds it to Lee. Oh, and Ong fouls him. So Lee shooting two. Misses the first one. Gets the second one. Victor brings the ball in to Andrew. Andrew pushes it up to Lim. Lim drives up. Gives it to Daniel. Oh, Lim shoots a three, and it's in. It's good. Payne brings the ball up now for SAS. Pushes it over to Wong. Wong drives, gets it to Lee. Lee drives, throws it up, and he's fouled. So we've got TAS at 44, SAS at 37. 5:50 left in the game. They bring in TAS brings in Colin Chen and number 12, Wayne Lee. They also have Daniel in, Lim, and Andrew. SAS has Johnson, Wang, Napersky, Lee, and Payne. Gets the second one too. Inbounds from Lee to Andrew. Andrew over to Daniel. Daniel back to Andrew, to Lim, to Daniel. All the way cross court to Andrew. Andrew drives, feeds Lee. Up he goes, or Daniel, and Daniel gets a basket. Payne drives, tries to get the ball down low, but can't. Gets it to Wang. Wang has the ball, hands it back to Payne. Payne trying to drive, loses the handle a little bit, gets it back. Hands it off to Johnson, who takes a jumper, can't get it. And back comes TAS, Lim with the ball, kicks it over to Andrew. Andrew down to Colin Chen. Chen to Lim. Andrew takes the three. Lee goes up and gets it. Lee gets a rebound and puts it back. Payne brings the ball up. Napersky gets it down to Johnson. Johnson drives. Nothing there. Lee gets the rebound. Hands it off to Lim. Lim will bring it back up. Lim over to Andrew. Andrew to Colin Chen at the top of the key. He pushes it out to Daniel. Daniel back over to Andrew. Andrew drives, takes the jumper, misses it, gets his own rebound. Can't quite get it. It's tipped by Lee from SAS. So Payne brings it up. Hands it off to Wang. Wang gets it out to Johnson, who tries to shoot, but nothing there. Lee's got it on the edge, out to Payne at the top of the key. Payne calls for a pick, doesn't get it. Pulls up. And he's fouled out there by Lee from TAS. So Payne will be shooting two. And we get timeout. TAS. TAS 48, SAS 39. 3:53 left in the game. All right, Payne shooting two. Here's the first one. It's up. Misses the first one. Payne up for the second one here. Second one up. Good. Cook comes in for Payne. Victor inbounds the ball to Andrew. Andrew brings it up. Victor over to Daniel. Daniel over to Andrew. Andrew feeds Colin Chen in the middle. He goes up and gets a layup. Cook brings the ball up now. Covered by Lim. He hands it off to Wang. Covered by Andrew. Napersky gets the ball, shoots, and it's off. Cook is there. Chen collects the rebound. Oh, and he gets it stripped away. Saranjan steals it away from him. Napersky's got it, gives it to Wang. Wang gives it to Cook. Cook tries to dribble in, but can't. And he ends up with the layup. So Lim will bring it back up for TAS. Lim drives, takes a shot, gets his own rebound. Andrew to Lim. Lim drives around, takes a shot, big three. Cook collects a rebound. He fires it way up to Napersky. Napersky puts it up, he's too strong, and Andrew comes away with the rebound. He gets it to Daniel, who gets it to Victor. Victor stops, puts it up, gets a layup. Great passing by TAS. Cook brings it up. Cook over to Wong. Wong to Cook. Cook dribbles around, gets it to Napersky. Napersky shoots it over to Paget. Paget takes the shot, misses. He actually saves the ball, brings it back in to Cook, who shoots right before the buzzer. Victor has it. He tries to lead Daniel down the lane, but he's just a little too quick for him. And so it'll go back. SAS brings in a whole slew of substitutions. So Paget's over here now, Payne, Johnson, Surinjon, and Napersky. Payne to bring it up. Payne drives, takes a jumper, misses it. Daniel gets a rebound for TAS. He hands it over to Andrew. Andrew's going to bring the ball up, slows down. Over to Lim. TAS sets the offense. They know they can just they need to run the clock out here, so they slow things up a bit. Lim actually takes a big three-pointer. Payne grabs it and brings it back. Over to Napersky. Napersky fires a three and makes it. That'll close that gap a little bit. And ISKO gets a timeout. Or TAS gets a timeout. So it's TAS 52, SAS 45, 1:15 left in the game. All right, here we go. 1:15 left in the game. And we've got full press on now from SAS. Daniel's going to inbound the ball. Throws it long to Andrew, who gets the ball. He holds him off a little bit. Napersky trying to steal from him. He drives by him. Out to Victor. Victor swings it over to Daniel. Daniel dribbles over to Andrew. Loose ball. Daniel picks it up. Colin Chin. We're under a minute left. SAS ball went off of Colin's foot. Coaches don't like the call, but we're off and running. Payne brings the ball up for SAS. He hands it off to Paget. Paget tries to give it to Napersky. Napersky touched it out of bounds. It's TAS ball. TAS ball. SAS brings the pressure back up. They get it into Colin Chen. Colin Chen throws it to Lim. Lim corrals it. They close it on him and foul him. So Daniel will inbound the ball now for TAS. 44 seconds left. He gets it to Lim. Lim gets it over to Daniel, or Andrew. Andrew gets it back to Lim. He gets it back to Andrew. He dribbles it over. He gets it to Lim. Lim throws it all the way across court to Victor. Shot clock's counting down. Victor takes a shot, banks it off the rim, no good. Paget throws it up to Napersky. Napersky catches Payne on the way back. Payne takes a big jumper off the mark. Johnson's there for the rebound. And we'll get one more timeout. 15.9 seconds left. TAS 52, SAS 45. ISB's B&G crew doing a great job again, keeping things clean, getting the sweat right off the floor where Johnson went down. They've done a great job keeping this place looking good over the course of the last 3 days. Appreciate their work. Kundet and his team has done a good job of keeping all of the athletes with plenty of balls and chairs and everything they need. And we're almost done over here in this sports complex for the IASAS basketball. So Johnson goes to the line for SAS to shoot two. TAS comes back out. Misses the first one. Second one's up. Gets the second one. So Daniel inbound here. Daniel gets it to Colin Chen. Colin Chen to Daniel. Over to Lim. Lim to Daniel. Daniel dribbles across court. Gets it back over to Lim. And they're going to foul him. Stop the clock. That'll be two. Oh, no, not yet. All right, so Daniel to inbound the ball for TAS. Ball is stolen. Napersky shoots that one for three, misses it. That's the game. So your bronze medal will go to the TAS Tigers for 2018 IASAS boys basketball. What a game. Lots of great shooting. Thanks to our Bangkok officials for their part and their role over here. It's been a long couple of days for them as well. Thanks to the fans for coming and cheering on the teams, keeping the environment great. We hope everything goes well for Pogue there as he gets his leg looked at. And we'll head over to the finals.